Hey, what's up guys? TCG Reload here with another deck profile, the long-awaited Floowandereeze from Brando's card shop. Let's see it.
All right, starting off, we got 3 Robina. That is obvious. Every deck builds the same in that way. 3 Eagle. I run 2 Stree, whatever you call it. I like 2. Some people only run 1, but you got to have enough small birds or you will crash and burn. 1 Toucan. And then for big birds, 2 M-Pen, which is just wild. That is a great card. I love it. 1 Omni Negate, also great. We got 1 Ryza. That's the biggest of all board wipers. Pretty good. That is it for the Floo stuff. And then we got a couple hand traps, 3 Ash, 2 Droll, and that is just for a cross-out target. Because you don't want to Droll on your opponent's turn, because if you know Floo, you're going full combo on your opponent's turn. Then we'll move on to spells and traps. 3 of the field spell. 3 of this here quick play. It can search you a Floo monster or the field spell. 1 of this continuous spell, which is just crazy. Tribute any card on your opponent's side of the field as a tribute for a tribute summon. Not a monster, not just a monster, but a spell trap. It's absurd. And then we got 1 Cowrie. Don't know how to say that. That one's good too. The problem with this deck is if you don't open with a bird, a small bird, it is over. Like, it's over. So you hope you get this or this to help with that. Because if you don't open with any of the 1-star guys, you're probably going to lose. And then 3 Duality. You don't ever special summon with this deck, which is awesome. Gives you a lot of advantage alone, just that you don't ever special summon to trigger opponent's effects. 1 Pros. 3 was nice, you know. 3 crossouts. You got to cross out the Droll. If you get Drolled mid-combo, your combo's done, and you hopefully got enough to help, but probably not. Droll sucks against this deck. Ash is fine. You can take an Ash. You can chain block an Ash, but Droll is Droll. Same, protect against Droll. Run the Harpies for, you'll see why. Run the Thrust. I don't run Tactics. You could, but I don't see the need. This deck has got to be very tight because it is a bit brickable. And then ridiculous trap right there that you can search with Thrust that lets you summon on your opponent's main phase. And then I run Thrust primarily for this guy right here. Best card in all Yu-Gi-Oh! If you control a winged beast monster, your opponent cannot activate monster effects anywhere. So you activate that on the standby of your opponent's turn. That's it. Like, that is just... I have beat all the meta decks with that, and without that, I would have lost to every single one. But I'm not matches, but I've won duels against the top guys because of this card. Without this card, I would have lost like every other one. And then if you have this set face down and someone pops it, you can search a Harpies from deck or grave, which is pretty cool too. And then we got 1 Imperm in here. It's just pretty much another cross-out target, but if you draw, that's fine. And then Evenly, because my goodness, Evenly's good. And then we got side deck is mediocre. I don't know what to do with it. But I know this card is wild. That's a good one. I just haven't put it in yet. I got to make room, but I want to, but there ain't much room. 3rd one of those, just in case you need it. This is just my own personal silly taste. Another Imperm. This is a good one, too. If you control only wing beasts, and you have at least 2, you pay 600 life points to draw 2. That one's crazy, but also hard to fit in. Summoning Curse is awesome, but hard to fit in, you know. A lot of this is just, you know, I'm not a big side deck guy. I'm not a big tourney player, so, you know. And then another one of those, because 2 is not so bad. Pot of Extrav. I would like to fit 1 or 2 or 3 of those, but it's tight. And then DD Crow's sick, because you can search it with Robina. So, yeah, searchable hand trap is always good. 2 Dark Ruler or more, that is obviously very helpful. And then 1 of the other big bird, Snowl. I like that one. That one is rad. Gives all your monsters piercing at once, not just him, which is pretty cool. All right, and then for extra, we got... Okay, so here's the playable cards. These are pretty much emergencies only. Every time you use a... Floo monster's normal summon effect, you're locked out of special summoning for the turn. So this is just emergency stuff. I never really get into them, but if you have to, you know. And the rest of this is just fodder for the pot cards. I got a Colossus in there, you know. But yeah, so just fodder. But yeah, that is the Floo deck. Performs good. It can really, really shut things down, or you can just brick and lose. It's a good one, but it's, you know, not meta relevant at this moment, but maybe someday.
All right, thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for the deck profile from Brando's Card Shop. Check him out on tcgplayer. Buy from him, support him, and like and subscribe. We'll catch you next time, guys.